Hello, hello. Meow. Loadout, what's up? Tobias, Mankunen. Dude, man, thanks for the host. Ponky. Meow. Dazza, what's up, man? Alright, just getting everything into position. I would do setup before the stream, but it's like I get off at 5, then I bus home, and then we cook dinner, and then we eat and watch a show or talk, and then I have like 10 minutes, then I walk in here and just get it going. It's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna finish out that this guy really fast. Oh, I saved the Vine stuff in here. That's great. Oh yeah, did I get the new, there's new hotkeys for the Zen UI stuff. Map all default hotkeys. Dang it, it's not reset. Let's, we're doing it. Hostile, thanks for the auto host. You the best. Should probably post on Twitter, but it's all good. I should do it anyways, just for Gabe. Just for the Gabe. Let's get some stuff into Unreal. But first, Substance Painter. How you guys doing? I had salmon. It was delicious. Curious how the delay is doing on the stream, because I checked the box for if delays are automatic, or it's like a beta thing for lowering the delay time with chat versus video. Chat lag. There's some names I don't ladies. Nephilim. What's up, dude? Oh man, everything is crazy. Can't do it. Can't do it. If you ever need to turn the camera rotation back to normal, just go to OpenGL. At the bottom here is trackball rotation. Just uncheck that, and you get your camera back. And then I just need to turn visibility on background objects, and we need to get rid of those. What is this? Weird, there's like a mesh. So now I've combined all of them. Hello, friends. Hello, Root. How you doing? Modeling a shotgun, awesome. I've never tried to actually make a gun. Yeah, that'd probably be pretty bad. Okay. Oh, it's like wants to show me documentation. Oh, I still don't have the... Oh, is it because I need to be in Zen? It does mean I need to be in Zen. So some of the new hotkeys. You would fail. You need a clean geo and man. You don't know. Okay, so I've grouped all this stuff up. Control Shift Spacebar now gives you your items list and your schematics, UVs. You can render. You can turn the UV off. Oh, I need a camera. Screw it. We don't need to render anything. Anyways, super convenient. Like, how awesome. We don't need all these materials. Turn the light off there. Yeah, all the guns for the Division were made in ZBrush, which is crazy. What's up, Firehead? Hi, DiNusty. Hi, chat. Can I ask a question about Moto Indie? Yeah, go for it. What is up? Where are we at here? Whoa. Oh, man. That'd be some unused space. Oh, my stomach just growled like a beast. Let's see here. We need to... Dang, do I not have the, not topology, UV edit. Oh, I do, but it's just in here. I need to tear this out. I'll figure that out later, but I need to get it to work first. Jeez. Command disabled. And why, I have no idea. All right, I guess that's all. It's all good. Apply current textile density. Select polygons, UV islands individually. All right. Does it support scripts and plugins? No, it does not. Yeah, and there's a 100K poly export limit as well. It's pretty rough. Although if you wait, like, so what I've done is I've waited until there was a sale. That helps. They do sales like once or twice a year, and they lower their cost by like, what is it, like 40% off or something like that. What's up, Bob Arian? How you doing? Okay, so I'm just gonna accept this. I'm accepting my fate. Let's see what the resolution is like. So we need to blah 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 blah. Don't need that. I can need... Oops. I'll set a 1. Yeah. I'm curious what this res is going to look like. What's up, Tom Q? Okay. Need that Zeta brush. What's up, Clancy? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Yeah, we're in the process of getting ready to bake all the stuff out, and then I'm gonna get it into Unreal. So a lot of today is probably gonna be in Substance Painter, so I can take all the Substance Painter questions you guys got. Let's see how we're doing on that stuff. I'll also probably use the layered shader in Substance Painter just so we can look at that. It takes a long time to topo by hand. So that mesh automated took me, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours? No, maybe focused time on it, probably about 6 hours total. If I was retopoing it by hand, it probably would have been like 10. Because I'm really picky. I'm just ignoring the geometry. For the most part, I'm still kind of a bit picky about it. It's difficult, man. I'll get through it. Waiting for the cable guy. I'm doing good. Just listening to music, hanging out with you guys. I need to collapse all of these. Merge visible. Boop. Where did the merge visible go? There it is. So we're gonna see how bad the bleed is between the meshes, if you know what I mean. And then if it's real bad, then we'll separate it all out. Dude, I'm gonna be working on this temple scene for a while because we're just gonna. I hate you, Bob. Hey, Killatrix. Hello. Yeah, I'll be working on this temple scene for a long time because I want to solve all of the little problems that I've ever thought about when working in Unreal, and not being in Unreal for so long, it's kind of like a mental reset. And now, oh, this song is good. Now I just want to make everything look awesome and showing you guys how stuff works, and it's just going to be a long time, which I'm okay with, as long as you're okay with it. Hope you guys are good with that stuff. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, mainly the temple scene is a good excuse to have something that I can always work on that's something different. The music is really silent compared to my voice, or... I'm okay with it. Where are we at here? Whoa. The music's really silent because it's not playing. I just noticed the music's not playing for you guys. Good stuff. It feels bad, man. There it is. You guys hear it okay now? That's hilarious. Don't need it, to be honest. Yeah, just let me know if it's too loud. I just want to make sure that the music isn't so much that you don't enjoy the stream, right? Okay, so because these are baked together, you're going to see... whoop, hang on here. Because these are baked together, you're going to see some normal bleeding going on between meshes. You see that? Right there. I'm going to see if it's... Ugh, that's gross. Let's see how noticeable it is with materials on it and such. And we're gonna switch to... We're gonna switch the shader types on the viewer settings. You can switch shader types. There's one in here for Dota shader. It's pretty cool. We want this PBR material layering, which is pretty slick. So let's see here. Let's get a good angle. Get us a good angle. And we're just gonna throw some materials that work. Let's see. So down here, there's 4 material spots that you can add. Whoa. That's an interesting one. That one's super tiley. Try a few different ones. There's the moss that I'll probably play with. Moss fluffy, maybe? So the nice thing about this shader, we're going to swap these materials out a couple times because I'm just going to be running some tests. So you have these materials here, right? And then on the top right, so the layout's just a little bit different. You have masks, and when you switch between the masks, it exposes a different set of properties. So mask 2, I believe, is the moss. So let's try something. No, maybe I'm wrong. Like, what is happening? Okay, fill layer. Yeah. Whoa, that moss. Interesting. There we go. Okay, so put a fill layer in. And you can look at the mask. So that's the mask resolution I'm working with, which is not too bad. What's up? How you doing? I've never ever seen what you are doing before, DiNusty. What? That's sarcasm. Bit too much? For sure. But we're just looking at how it communicates with the surface and whatnot. The other thing is we probably want a different stone as well, just so we can get some breakup of the surface. Yeah, the stuff down here is really cool, like in the cracks and stuff like that. It's not tiling enough as well. Because remember how big the asset is. But we're just playing with stuff right now. Don't worry too much about it. What's up, Demon? Or Diamond 69. Best number ever. Oh, you didn't know this existed in Painter? Dude, this stuff's awesome. It needs a few more things for support, like some UV controls so you can tell it what UV set to be looking at. But the really nice thing, I'm gonna have to like modify the layout of this. Render Me Gone. Nice name, man. Thanks for the follow. Okay, so we're gonna do this so you can see all of the UI. Is that cool? Okay, so the way I got to that is, we'll minimize this too. So you've got your texture set settings, which is where all your baked maps go. Then you have viewer settings, and in shader, you just click there, and there's some shaders in here, and you just do the PBR material layering. And I think there's another one next to it that does, 10 materials layered. So when you switch to that, it changes the texture sets to, you have shader sets, and then in those shaders you have masks to interpolate between up to 4 materials in this specific shader. There's some really cool stuff you can do with this though. So like, let's look at the moss a little bit. So moss is material 2, so you can click the drop down for material 2. You can actually tile it individually inside of the mask. So the mask is maintained and the resolution or the tiling of the material itself is being tiled. So you can get some really high res look. This is why I do this in Unreal now, is because you just get that much more detail, right? The number in your name, Diamond. So the other cool thing is you can see you've got a normal from mask toggle. You turn that on, and it allows you to generate a normal map from the mask. So this is a bit of a bad example just because of the way the mask is interpolating right now. But yeah, it gives you a little bit of an idea. You can basically make the moss pop out a bit. This is really good if you want a normal edge on your like maybe paint layers or rust layers. Yeah, it's basically material blending. Yeah. So I'll be playing with that to get my masks looking good for this guy. You can see a bit of tiling in there, that's fine. We don't need to worry about the tiling too much. We just need to make sure that the mask that's being generated looks good. So let's start tweaking this mask. We'll make sure that there's a normal intensity as well for the material itself. And I guess I can have that on. It should be fine. Zero that out. So yeah, it's really rough looking right now. So we'll go in here. Maybe we'll lower the level of the moss that's happening. What's up, Rezon? Or Rezone AFK. Seeing the normal edge detail, it's gonna get really rough around these edge areas, which kind of breaks your normal a bit. So it's probably not the best idea to be doing it on this specific material. Let's turn that off. We'll just get a good light angle and work on the mask of the moss. We'll do it when we layer in another level of stone, because you'll get stone blending between each other, which is pretty cool. So we'll do triplanar for the mask because it just tends to look better. And we're looking at the resolution of the mask as well. See if we can sharpen that up a bit. If not, I'm going to zoom out here. If not, then we'll take the stones that are at the lower part of this and have them in their own UV set, and then we'll have the other top be on its own UV set. That way we can maintain resolution of the mask. So the mask is being mapped to the 0 to 1 UV set that we made earlier in Moto. Tom Q, you just pop in. Hey, dude. Yo. All right, I'm out. I'm out, guys. Thanks for hanging out, dude. He's just like, hey, I'm here to say bye. I appreciate you coming by, man. Let's see here. So we can look at contrast. Contrast for moss is going to be pretty good unless you want the kind of gradient moss. You see already it's kind of looking much better. And maybe the normal for mask will look better now. A little better. Especially if it's subtle. So the subtleness kind of fakes that subsurface that you're getting, right? So let's look at this mask some more. Good, move the level around. That's really interesting, having it like go in between the cracks like that. Wonder what this looks like with the shadows on. Shadow opacity. So I get some separation so we can see the shapes. Oh geez, I hate it when I do that. Okay. So we're just gonna be dabbling with these masks and layering and all that. So the nice thing is all of this stuff is relative to material layering. So I can just drag the rust over the top of the moss if I don't like that moss, or maybe I'm gonna use this moss, ground moss, which is a different material altogether. Just want to see what's happening. And that stone I'm really not liking. How about what's this concrete look like? It's easier to read, that's for sure. So maybe it's time to like, one of the problems I have right now is if I want to move this material 2 to material 3, I can't really do that. I guess I can like copy the mask and then drag the moss to this one, then go to material 3 here and paste the mask and then remove that. I think, is that even... Oh yeah, and it's got to be a fill layer. Dang it, come on. There we go. Okay, so I can paste the layer. Okay, so I've got... Man, that moss is behaving strangely. Oh, it's probably because of this. So this shouldn't have this mask on it. So this is the other thing that weirds me out. I'm trying to remember which... Material 1 is the bottommost layer. And then material 2 just stacks. I think it goes from 1 to 4. From 1 being the lowest layer. And then it just goes up from there. So we should probably test that stuff. Let's see here. Okay, so mask. There's only 3 masks, so one of the materials does not get a mask, which is probably the base material, which I'm assuming is material 1. So mask 1 should... Man, that's weird. They say it on a video, but I don't want to open a video up right now on stream and stuff. So let's just put material 2 on there. And then we will make a mask. Yep, so material 2 is on top of material 1. And this mask is interpolating the showing of material 2. Whoa, I messed that up, hang on. This is one thing I really like about, despite what I've just done. All the shelves being terrible. Terrible. Is there advantage to doing it this way instead of using ordinary layer stacks? This is a good way to look at just concentrate on your masks and seeing how your materials are layering if you're using a material layering setup in Unreal or in Unity or in any engine that supports it. Because at that point, the thing that's most important is the mask. If your masks look good, then you're good. So we got stone. Let me just add a mask. Whoops. So painting black on this mask removes... I'm just going to do this for a test because I need to double check and make sure. We want another material on material 3. If we get a fill layer and add a black mask. Okay, so yeah, they're all going on top of each other. Okay, because if this was under this, then when I paint that, it should go back over. Oh, that's weird. Okay. All right, let's get this stuff set up. What's this rock surface material? I was downloading a couple. That one's okay. This one's very rust. Yeah, so this would be good if you wanted to recreate the material that you're seeing in Unreal. So if you want a parity between the two, it's really good. Dude, this one's super strange. The concrete one. Maybe we do the stone one here. No. Nah. I was playing with some combinations yesterday that were awesome. What's this one? So if we did that one and a combination of this one and added... Let's see here. Oh, I need a... Ha! Do this. Get blends going between these two. So the other thing is, if you build with this approach and you use the normal of the mask, you can do some cool shit with it. So even if I'm using the same, where are we at here? The same concrete material. The downside of this is you can't drag in like a smart material in here, because the smart material is basically doing all the masking stuff that we were looking at with other things. Whoa, that is super bright. Hang on here. So you can do some more complex materials and just use the mask to interpolate some of the shapes. Contrast could be good for this. Maybe you want to bring this down a little bit. See, I think you could even them subtleties. You could tile the texture differently too. Let's see where that's at. There you go. This is some really weird material stuff we're playing with right now. The blending between these are all kinds of weird. So if I mask an area of my mesh, I would just want to affect the mask, what DiNusty is doing. What's up, Leia? How you doing? Welcome. So all you're doing is painting masks, basically. Like, these materials could be red, green, blue, and yellow for all we care, right? All you're doing is this stuff. And the idea is that you create these masks, you get these 3 masks, and then you just export those masks packed together as one texture, and you utilize these masks to blend between 3 or 4 different materials in Unreal, and you should get the same outcome. So that's kind of why these materials don't really matter all that much. Whoa, that is some tile. Did I just fabric rough? Is that what I put on there? So that one's cool, but it's pretty contrasty. What's this one look like on here? So this one's cool. It's just I don't have any... Like, this is when you need to make your own materials, because I don't have any control over how that looks. It's just tiling... Yeah, it just doesn't look good. So I just need something that looks okay. Like this is okay. This pattern looks really strange that it's like that. So maybe the mask needs to be the other way. Like that. And so you're even getting different roughness values between them. It's kind of cool. resolution's going to be pretty high as well. Look at that. So you guys might get annoyed. I'm going to be dabbling a lot. That's so weird. Why is it so dark there? Hey, Rutto. Oh, Acrylics, thanks, man. Posting those videos. It's good. Alright, well, let's get the other... So now we have that communication going on. I don't like how dark that is. That's really weird. And I'm getting some weird artifacting with the mask stuff. That's some weird-ass stone material. So you could just do the same stone and then just use the mask. And then say that's cool for now. And then when you're in Unreal, then you can do other things. Let's get the moss on here. Oh, this is my moss, man. That moss needs some work. Oops. So we'll just tile this moss up. And then we will work on a mask for the moss. That's pretty scattered. Man, that moss does not look albedo friendly. That's for sure. And the interaction with where it's located at is kind of strange. Let's see what their moss preset feels like. Yeah, they go really soft. Which is not really... Like, give me that contrast. It's so weird that it's not putting it down here. Art time, what's up, man? Try the smart material. So see, you can't. So Dazzo, you can't use a smart material. That's the problem because the smart material is looking at all the other stuff. As far as I know, hang on. I'm just gonna do it. Yeah, no, you can't. So you can't use a smart material because that smart material relies on layers which you don't have access to here. So really, I should just be looking almost at like, let's see here. There's the AO, that's not bad. Yeah, see, it's not even going to show me the... I can go in here, since you can't, if you press C, all you're going to be seeing is the masks. So if you press M, you get your materials back, and in the drop down here, you've got a debug mode. You turn that on, and then it allows you to see your materials interacting. Yeah, I don't like that mask. What's this one look like? So this one's just filling the crevices, and this looks like a mask for a curvature pass. How you doing, Smurf? Yeah, there's a lot of controls in here, so maybe we can just go through that stuff. I wonder if I can, so if I tear this out and then tear this one out. Nope, I can't do it. I was trying to see if I could build a layout that works for streaming. Ha! Hilarious. Yeah, I could use a mask builder. That's for sure. Let's see what we can do in here, though. So we've got level, which is going to just scale that jazz up. Use a triplanar, which is always good for masks. What it looks like with a contrast. The other thing is, because we're working at the resolution we're working at, it might be best to go to the texture settings and lower it. We're painting a 2048 mask right now. If we just down-res it and just accept the resolution for now, it should be much better. Because I could get all of these looking the way I want, and then I could add a let's see here, add a generator, pick generator, grayscale, so mask builder, and make this pass through. No, overlay. We want it to look at world space. I'm going to turn the top intensity up. Yeah, so that's the top intensity on the, so you can see it's like filling the top areas. This is really good for what we were looking at the other day with getting the moss to interpolate onto the tops of things. If I go here, you can see it's kind of, it's only going on the tops, which is really clean right now. You don't want it that clean. It's fine for now. So we need to figure out. It's not multiply. Screen. There we go. Get a combination of the two. That's interesting. I don't like the, where's it at? How it's using the curvature. Basically don't want any convex range. And on this one, in the curvature, you don't want any convex range. Because that's what's putting it on the outside edges, which is really strange. Like you would, unless it's like really starting to coat in, you just want to like keep it away from these edges. Hey, Concept EU, how you doing? Ship it. Working on a sculpt, nice. That's nice. That's nice. Wow, I got a, I'm running, what is it called? What is this program called? Chatty? And it tells me how many people are active versus lurking. And my active amount is quite high. It's like in the 90% range. You guys are awesome. See, it sucks it's not coming down the side here very much. See, that's too scattered, like all over the... That mask is shit. I wonder what this one looks like. You can't reorder these? That's weird. Another thing you can do is just paint this stuff on too. Anywho. Felix, what's up? Hi. Try up arrow. Whoops. Hang on. Negative. Lace sigh. This one, I don't like that one. Alright, so we're going to switch back to the other guy now. Just wherever it's at. I always forget which one it is. It's just the regular tune pixelated. What is pixelated? Spec gloss, velvet, metal rough with alpha test. Nice. So you can get your alpha through here. PBR coded, metal rough. So this is the one I'm used to. So the masks that I've been working with on the other assets. Delicious. Resolution's a bit rough. It's all good though. So the masks will probably do a 2048. I don't know, this asset's big enough that you could probably get away with a 4K mask. I mean, it's just, you know. Deep Fried Dave, holy shitzel. What's up, man? Felix, thanks for the follow. What's going on, dude? Hope you're feeling better. Make sure to get that tea in. Delicious, delicious stones. Oh, jeez. I wonder if every time we say stuff like that, people that have had to pass a stone just like twitch a little bit. I know I would. We probably shouldn't reference stone like that. Can't you save that as a smart material? It is saved as a smart material. I just drag it on. So like if I just delete this, I have it down here. You just drag it up here and then boop. There it is. Ta-da. Love it. Much better? Nice. Okay, so we need... open this scene up. And we're about to replace these guys. So another thing I'm not really used to is mask exporting. Because we can't make a ID for these masks to just export them freely. So if I close this out, type in normal. So here's the normal map that we baked. We can export source. Let's look up ambient occlusion. There's the AO, so we'll export source on that. And then we need to export these masks. I always forget the combo for this as well. So I've got this plugin called Mask Exporter. I just say that I want it as a PNG, and I want it to be, we're gonna do a 4096 for this mask. And then we pick the folder. And then you click this guy, and then wait for it. And then we're gonna need Photoshop. YYUBN. Delro, what's up, man? Whoa, my life. You can export them in one click? What the shit? What? Yeah, man. It's on the share store. It's called Export Masks. You can even choose a resolution. It's great. It's great. Texture. So there's the masks. The other nice thing is that mask exporter pads the masks. If you export the masks from here directly, one at a time, right? There's no padding on them, that's not good. It's not good, man. It's not good. So we need to open these four, actually. Oh, I think I need to bake the... Man, that looks horrible, but it's fine. I think I need to bake the AO again at 4096. Dude, I can't believe I'm doing that. I never play with maps that immense. So we're just gonna rebake the normal and the ambient occlusion at 4096 and kill my computer. Padding's everything when it comes to those. Just padding on anything. You need the padding or the material just breaks where the UV seams are. Deep Fried Dave, man. It's crazy you're here. Where I need to get sub button, man. We gotta make it happen. I think I have enough as far as concurrent people. You amazing people, you are all here. I feel like I should wait just a little bit longer to talk to them again. I already met the goal that they were interested in. Who knows, though? They might have just been setting a goal for me so that I have something to work towards. It's like, I'm already working towards something. I'm trying to make an amazing channel for these people. Don't you understand? Okay, so we gotta close that out. We have to reopen the normal map. Oh, I have to re-export them, actually. Ambient. Oh yeah, it's gonna take a second. There you go. Normal. What needs to happen? Oh, I probably just need to get a good amount of traffic. That's the vibe I was getting. Pinion, what's up, man? I see you. I see you lurking. Okay. Where are we at here? Photoshop. So it renamed them. That's awesome. It doesn't rewrite over the... Oh yeah, we just need the AO. Okay, so I made an arbitrary mask that I'm not sure why I made it the way I made it. So I get confused a little bit when I'm packing the channels. So we got our AO. I believe the mud was in the alpha channel for some reason. And no, what was it? I might have to look at another mask. How embarrassing. I know that the moss I had put in the green channel and the edge mask was in the red channel. I'm gonna have to look at a masking on here. Look how crazy that is. Okay, so we've got moss, edge, AO, mud. I need to just write that down somewhere, but just double check this again. So moss is on top. Moss is in our red channel. And then mud is in our alpha channel. Yeah. And then edge mask is in the green channel. Good. Good, we got it right. Okay. Oh, and then I always mess this up too. It's like, why can't I save it as a Targa? And I always forget why. Hey Reed, how you doing, man? You see nothing. Screen space AO and UE4 is the worst. Is it? It's pretty, I mean, it's pretty rough. You need to use distance field GI. You'll get some good AO there. That's for sure. Where's it at here? So like here's our where are we at here? Lighting only. So that's the screen space AO, which is pretty soft. If you switch it to distance field GI, the AO is you get some weird shit like this. But in general, it's pretty nice. I feel like it's more accurate in general. But you do get some weird banding and shit like that. Pardon my language. Maybe I need to be friendly. Streamer friendly. Yes, Barbarian. There is an action to make it pack that way. The problem is depending on the asset, I might not pack it the same way. Like maybe it'll be metal with some other pattern to it. But yeah, I could make an action script to just like pack that all up. They're pretty expensive, I would say, tossing them around like this. But honestly, I don't know, because I haven't tried to produce a game in Unreal before. I'm just going for looking good. So let's save this. Oh right. Does anyone know why you can't do? I have no idea why. It's probably really simple too. I just don't know. Because like that one I can. It's because I'm not here? No? Whoops. Oh wait, is it because... No? It's gray, not RGB. It's not gray though. There's color in this. See? It's a RGB 16. Is it because it's 16? Oh my god. It is because it's 16. Hang on. I'm retarded. There you go. So good. So good, guys. So pro. Yeah, image mode. It is. You can see it right here, and it's just because it was 16-bit instead of 8-bit, so it needed to be RGB 8-bit. That's my reaction. It reminds me a story of my brother. When we were younger, he was always like, he was trying to do stuff to, I think it was just to impress me or something, because, you know, younger brother, older brother, young age, I don't know. And I would never, like, pay attention to what he's doing. And the one time he was making the same noises I was just to, like, impress me. And then I just didn't look at him, and my parents were recording, and he just went up to the camera, and he's just like this. And then he left. It's the best video ever. I think he was like 8. So good. The distortion at the edge of the textures is called padding. So that is basically it's taking the sample of the last pixel at the edge. So if we look at like this one, for example, it takes a sample of the last pixel on the edge of the UV space and then extrudes it out or pads it out until it meets the padding of the next one. Throwback Thursday. Bam. Throwing it back. Okay, we need to save the normal with the same name. Just put a N on there. And get this guy. Oh, wow. I just realized I can't... In this view, I don't really have control over renaming. I have to go in here and do it. Oh, that's not too bad. Okay, so we got 2 UV sets. We got this guy is ready. DS01? Is that what I called it in here? I did. Alright, so if we save over this, I feel like I shouldn't do that. YOLO. You're the younger brother. Yeah, my younger brother, he's awesome. He's great. Okay, so now we have... Oh, the chugginess. Whoops, didn't want that in there. Got this guy. It's using, looks like the old material. So I'm going to create an instance of this wall set. Wait, why is it set? Fuck it. Because it's wall edge. I name it wall. Dude, naming conventions, guys, stick to them. They'll confuse you in the end. Wall set 1. I'm like, what am I calling it in photo poop? Wall set. Yep, wall set. Wall set. Can we open this up? We gotta make sure we get the material and the normal in place. Let's save all this stuff really quick. I was annoying as a mosquito. Dude, one time, photo poop. So one time, we were, like one of our neighbors has like a big like roundabout in the front of their yard, and we used to like run up the side of it and then ride a skateboard down the other side. And one day we got this great idea to tie a like wagon thing to the back of a bicycle. And I'm like, oh no, it's gonna be awesome. And my brother was so excited, and he got in the back. And then I like got in the bicycle and we started going. As soon as we went around that corner, the wagon like tipped over and he totally hit his head on the ground. He had the biggest bump. He was crying so much. It was horrible. Great adventures of the Estrelato brothers. Okay, I gotta import these masks. So funny. Folder, I need you, folder. It's funny but horrible. Like he totally hit his head pretty hard. I got yelled at. Not reference, I always go there. Kinda worked. Nice. So we don't need these anymore. Oh, did I? What? No. No, I need to... We don't want a PNG. All right, importing for days. Poop photo. You haven't heard photo poop before? Oh man. Yeah, I'm never being featured on Adobe now. All right, let's check, see if that's looks like it's working. We'll see. Okay, so we got this huge guy. This is looking a little crazy, so I need to do that. There we go. Shaders. Is it working? It is, but I need to expose shit. I need to expose some of the scale stuff. I think. Because it's here. What am I looking for? I'm looking for lights. Wait, what? Oh, it's the skylight. Directional. There we go. Yeah, scale's way cray. So detail normal is working, but the size of the main material is kind of crazy. It's 820. So let me look at our work in progress thread really fast and see how much stuff is in here. All right, there's not too much stuff in the work in progress thread right now. Feel free to add more stuff to there. I'm gonna scale the work in progress section accordingly. So I actually need to go into the master material and expose some UV stuff. Just because of the size of this. The size of this monster. Hide the ceiling too so we can see what's happening. So you can see like the moss is like crazy large. Oh, the other thing is I need to change the mask. So the mask has sRGB on right now. I don't want that. Don't want that. You like, oh, let's change that. I don't know about this. I don't know about this, guys. I think it might just be too big as well. All right, here's the master material. Okay, stone material. Here we go. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I do need to change the thanks, dude. So right. Way better. Look at that. So I need to expose the... Why is this not exposable? This is totally exposable. I am confused. Because if I change this to 4 and just save it... I used to have it exposed too. What's going on, Gabe? What you doing, man? I heard a Dave may be visiting you. Which I think Dave's in here. Dave's just chilling, being sick, trying to get better. Get better, Dave. Get better. Wonder if I have to do it out here. So that's the normal that's exposed and brought in. Gonna be sweet. Dude, that's awesome. Does anyone know about texture coordinates and exposing them? If I want to change tiling and such. Because I figured you could just right click on it and convert to texture. I guess I would have to build like a manual like this. Multiply by a scalar parameter. Ah, you guys are. Thank you. This S, give me, yeah. You guys are the best. Dude, I've been looking at Unity a lot lately. Is this, am I doing this right? It looks like I am. Probably need to do that to the moss as well. Oh, and I don't need to do it. Fuck. Hang on. I don't do it here. I need to actually do it in the stone. Ha ha. Ah ha ha. What's the default on this for? So yeah, Unity's been getting some really good support from just other people making good plugins. They're spendy, but there's a really good material node-based system now, and there's a really good GI, a real-time global illumination solution, and that is pretty freaking crazy. Okay, so I need to save this one. Let's see if this is gonna give me what I need. So if I click on this guy now, go into the material of this, I should have a stone tiling control. So if I need to, yes, awesome. Should probably just set that up to a world scale slider. Yeah, it's Tobias. You have to buy it though. We can look at it right before I get into the work in progress stuff. Now I need to scale the. We'll save that. Need to scale the moss as well, or need to expose the moss to scaling. What was the stone UV? Okay, cool. Probably should rename that. So instead of stone UV, we'll just call it stone because it's in the UVs group. So see if I go here, UVs, it says stone. Let me see if it still says stone. Thanks. There we go. It should just say UVs is the group and all the sub. There's stone, and then we'll make that 5. Save that. We'll go back to here and look at the moss shader, and I will paste this. Let's call it moss. We'll multiply by. All right, what was the default? 3? Should probably change this to 1. Need to do that in the stone one as well. Compile them shaders. Yeah, the other thing is I haven't tested them myself, so I don't know if they're actually very good yet. I just, where's it at? JS Morgan. He's in chat. I know he's lurking. Oh no, he's there. He's typing. Yeah, in the work in progress stuff, his brick stuff is like, it's good stuff. Wow, did you hear my wrist? Paparoonies. Okay, so I think my smoothing groups are fucked on this thing. I'm gonna have to look at that. I'll look at it later. Clean that up. Getting some weird smoothing stuff going on. Okay, so now I should be able to go into this shader, which is the this asset. We'll look at it like this. So we need to expose the moss and tile it a bit more, so it's within scale of other stuff. See, now it's closer to scale with this stuff. Delicious. So we'll just round that up to 17. Round it down to 17. Nice. Okay, now that we have this and this and this, we're in a good spot where I can start trying to do some foliage stuff that goes across this ivy, shit like that. So we gotta break away from the stone, start breaking up the shapes and getting away from just doing stone. That and it'll be more interesting to you guys. See how much tiling's happening in there? That might be okay just because of the, man, we need to get some roughness variation in there. It's really broad. So we need to start looking into a good variation of pieces that we can use to assemble moss and hanging ivy and shit like that. Sorry, I'm cussing a lot today. Why? Why is this happening? Okay, so it is 8:38 and I just finished going through this process, so I think I'm going to look at that Unity stuff for you guys really quickly. It's called SEGI, Sonic Ether GI. It's in beta. So that's the GI solution that I've been looking at. And we can look at it closer here. So this is in Unity. Look at that. So there's no light maps in this stuff. Are you JS Morgan, are you using this stuff? Are you using this GI solution? And Morgan, would you mind posting the link to the whatchamacallit? Your node-based shader that you bought? I'll show you guys the recent AO stuff he's been playing with too. Or just the GI rendering. So like, look at that. That's that's blue noise GI only, GI normals. I have no idea what you need to be running this. I would assume that to get good performance or decent performance, just going by what Zoltan in the Discord has been saying, that you need at least a 980, NVIDIA 980 to be having a decent performance with real-time GI solutions. He doesn't have a 980 at home and he's choking pretty hard. Yeah, and this is his example of using it with current white noise, and using blue noise apparently is visually much easier on the eye, and you don't really see the noise as much. Check your question at 2038. Didn't catch the beginning of the stream. How did you bake the normals? Are the bricks combined? Or oh yeah, so Reed, this is funny. I was just being lazy. They are combined, and you can't really see it. But if I turn the material off, you can see there's like we got some pretty rough seams here. I think I'm gonna separate the bottom out from the top and make 2 UV sets so that I get higher resolution, because that's why you're seeing these seams, because there's just not enough resolution to hide that. Whoops. But yeah, if you get close enough, you can see bleed or transferring of normals between surfaces. Like there's some right there. There's some right here. Here's pretty bad around here. But with this on, if you're not seeing it, I'm gonna just try not to care about it. You know? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna make these edges brighter. They're just not, they're pretty mid-tone. Okay, there's the link. Okay, so this is the shader network, which looks pretty standard, and they're growing their node selection, the collection of nodes that they have. But when the price is not, it's not bad, man. It's not bad. It's good enough to the point where I'm now like toying with the idea of going over there doesn't scare me as much. I feel like I will probably have the same control, and especially if I can use this. This GI solution is still in beta, but it's so good looking. I mean, look at that. That is freaking crazy. It's delicious. His wall material might need some work, but it's delicious. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just I'm gonna work on that mask just a tad. Where are we at here? Let me know if the Nightbot is spamming you guys too much. Every time I look over there, it's kind of talking. So I've just added a levels to this. I'm gonna see this variation. I'm really interested in this breakup on the surface. You see the difference without it and with it. So let's export that mask. Choke. Have a play. Have a play, guys. Have a play. So that was the edge mask. Let's reopen the edge mask. So this is the brighter one. There we go. I guess I could have just leveled it here, but I would like the stuff to stay the same. The substance file. Save over the mask. Go into here. Wall. Where are you at? Wall mask. No. Yes. No, yes. Re-import that. Should get a brighter edge on here. Really interesting to watch from a new perspective. No problem, man. Feel better. Deep Fried Dave. Enjoy your time. How long until you're in the UK? You're going to enjoy yourself. It's a good time. I'm like, what is that splotch there? Is that the... I'm going to see if that's the stone material. No. What is that? Is that the mud? This object is going to be really useful. Whoa. Ugh. Saturday, working mostly, but making time. Nice. Later, man. Discord's here if you're interested. Feel better. Feel better, dude. Yeah, look how useful this type of stuff gets. Maybe we need to move this forward. There you go. Maybe it's the mud. Is that the mud? Mud's pretty broad if that's the case. Where's the mud at on here? Splinter Shield, how you doing? What's going on? Welcome. What's going on, man? Wonder if I can... It's 8:49. It's almost time to look at your guys' stuff. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, you seen the glossiness I'm talking about? It's a little glossy. It's a little gloss. Move this back. I might get a little cap in there, and that could be that wall corner's looking. It's looking all right. Start adding some plants, some ivy stuff hanging. Work on the materials a bit, because that's pretty... Zing! Temple of DiNusty. Ha ha! Yes! So I'm gonna draw on this a little bit, and then we'll transition to your guys' stuff. Move some things around. Smart spline generator. Yeah, that thing's pretty cool. Yeah, I remember Jopi, I think it was Jopi, was using this stuff. Some cool stuff you can do with this. Just wraps around mesh and stuff like that. Is there a... it's pretty slick, man. 46 euros, though. It's pretty fucking serious. Pretty slick. Preview video? Yes, please. Let's do this. Move this over here. That's hilarious. He's just like, I'm gonna animate this depth of field going back. Look at that. Surface aware generator. Stunning. Looks really good. Spline is the word. Thanks, Splinter. Thanks. Dude, the hang part is freaking cool. So like you can do this cast, right? And then you can you can add a bit of a hang to it. What? At the end there, that's awesome. Wow, you can change priority too, that's cool. Pretty robust. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it's really cool seeing them use it for other things like bridges. Do you know if it's deforming the collision as well? Because I feel like collision could get crazy. Oh man, it just keeps going. Nice. Awesome. Oh, you can even add... Oh, interesting. Huh. That's pretty cool. Super powerful, man. They put custom meshes in it as well. What's going on, Smurf? I'm in love. That's pretty sick. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That tool is it's pretty easy looking. Pretty easy to use, I mean. There's no real deformation going on, really. So I think what I want to do is, so there's an edge here, right? There's this edge. Straight lines. It's got an overhang here. I think what I would want to do is get some stuff growing here between these two. Get some stuff hanging. Hang some stuff here. Let's see here. Get some grass stuff peeking through here, peek through here. Maybe a bit of grass up here. Might put a plane on top of this and curve it up, or just put some grass texture on it, and then just fill that up with grass. Maybe put some larger plants on there. I think, yeah, this, putting things like up here that grow this way, wrap under here, wrap this way, go under this way, follow this edge, do that. I'll just do some large shapes like this. Maybe get one that goes like that. Oh wow, I just realized that Epic Pen has pressure sensitivity. I didn't even make that connection earlier. Maybe we'll do a thing that goes this way and goes over the edge here and goes into the ground. Yeah, I want to do some stuff like this, basically. Play some decals of like a slow drip pattern here. Just a panning normal. Yeah, that showcase tutorial video, I'm gonna need to watch the rest of it. Maybe up here I'll put some more just wet patterns, damp areas. On the tops, like here, maybe putting like a puddle of water on the surface. But yeah, basically wherever two props meet, there's this weird line that happens, right? And if you can like this weird line we call a seam. Just wherever those meet, putting stuff in front of it to mask that would be really helpful. Later, Morgan. Thanks for the links. It's good. So I think doing stuff like this is going to be pretty awesome. I wonder what else I can do. Oh yeah, the other thing I want to do is I'll do it in a different color here. So along the top here, I'm just going to map that decal of some trim patterns that I've come up with so far. Just along these edges. Maybe do some here. So you just have like the trim going along this way. So it just kind of hints at like this is all supposed to be together. Come on, perspective, I got you. Yeah. And then where it meets the ground, maybe another trim pattern that goes up about this high. Just so there's grounding to like what's happening. Maybe two patterns, like a short one here and a taller one on top of it. Maybe another really small narrow one on top of that. You're waiting for my 12-hour stream? Dude, I'll let you know. I'll let you know when that happens. It's going to be rough because if I'm going to be streaming for 12 hours, I basically need to have a plan for what I'm going to be streaming so that I can just keep going. I mean, maybe it'll be starting to approach all of this stuff. We'll see. But yeah, wonder maybe getting some larger shapes in here with decals. We'll see. I'm going to need to look at the concept closer to make sense out of some of that. You need the power of Chappie's Demon Lord. Dude, that guy's hardcore, man. 10 cans of Red Bull. Go on autopilot. Oh, man. Okay, guys. Let's look at your stuff if there's enough in there. Let's see here. Just play some games time by time. That's an interesting. That's interesting. I could switch between making art and then making art in a game. Like, what is it? Planet Roller Coaster. I was like, oh man, it's like Planet Coaster. Like, dude, this is awesome. And I'm like playing it, and I'm like, this is so cool. 7 hours later, I realized that I wasn't playing the game anymore, and I was just building little buildings. Planet Coder. You did it wrong too, man. All right, so we're gonna start with Matt's car because it's looking fucking cool. We're gonna just hide that. So this is looking super hot, Matt. are these materials. These materials must be just in Moto. Actually, I'm gonna need to screenshot this first, because I'm gonna need this for later. Oh wow, I just realized I did not save the this is so crazy. So I did this, I updated the mask, I hit Targa, I said save the mask, and then I didn't hit OK. So it didn't actually update in here. Ha! Let's do that really fast. And then we'll get into the critiques. Wall. Eric's buddy, what is going on, man? How you doing? How was your time in Japan? I was following. It was pretty cool. I want to go there. Let's save all this stuff and then we'll move forward. Oh yeah, look how much better it is with the other material. I'm gonna need to work on that gloss though. It's just a little too not rough. Eric's needs a sword. I can give Eric's a sword. It was too cold. Oh yeah, Opinion, you went there as well. Is it that? I think I did it. Yeah, see down here, it's looking better. We gotta work on that faceting. That's disgusting. But adding the brightness to that mask really helped like break up the surface a bit more. Cool. Okay, let's save all this. And we'll close this down. And we're gonna get to this action. Okay, I'm gonna do a transition, guys. 2 seconds. I'll be right back.